This should be fun. Here's Lynn in Manhattan on the fan. Lynn, how are you today, babe?
Well, I'm real good and love the show. Love everybody on the show.
Thank you.
I really want to speak to Michael K. But and I love him.
You want to talk to Michael K. now?
Well, he's not there, is he? He's
Yeah.
No.
I'm in Toronto, but I'm on the air.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What can I do for you today, doll?
Well, I have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And
Just
I don't know
before you tell me your problem, of the guys on our show, who do you like the most?
I have to say Michael.
Michael. So me, you like me the most.
I do.
Who
Michael
do you?
K. I do.
Yeah. Who do you dislike the most?
I don't dislike anybody on the show.
Okay, so you like everybody, but you like me, Michael K. the most.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, now what can I help you with today?
Well, I have a problem. I used to listen to Francesca all the time. I really liked him a lot.
Mike Francesca?
Yeah.
The guy on WFAN radio.
Yeah. And
Got it.
So anyway, he had A-Rod in and face-to-face one day. And A-Rod denied doing what he did.
It was embarrassing when A-Rod lied to Mike Francesca. Now, he never lies to me on Sunday nights. He always tells me the truth.
Let me just finish. And so
Yes,
I asked Francesca, I said, now that he's admitted everything, why don't you have him back on the show and let him apologize?
Yeah.
And Francesca said, well, Lynn, I don't think it's necessary. I said, but the man sat across from you and lied to your face and denied everything he did. Don't you think he owes you an apology?
Yeah.
And he hemmed and hawed.
Okay.
Now I'm watching Michael K., and I suddenly turn on my TV, and there's Beltran. And I'm saying to myself, wait a minute, what is this guy doing in the booth with the guy that I like and admire so much, Michael K., when this guy is sitting with a garbage can and stealing all the signs and talking about the Yankees.
So are you mad at me for not asking Carlos Beltran about the cheating scandal?
Well, you got away with it because you didn't have an audience when you interviewed him.
Well,
and
to be fair, I really don't have much of an audience now either.
Well, what I'm saying is you always have an audience when you interview people, and I watch the show and I love it.
Oh, you're talking about center stage when I do the one-on-one interview with people.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
to be fair, a lot of people don't watch that either. But they pay me a lot of money to do it, so I feel good about it,
your voice doesn't sound like Michael.
Only because I'm just getting over COVID.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe you're having a good time at this expense, but
no, never.
But what I'm trying to say is, it was a deliberate thing to not have an audience with Beltran because the questions may have come up, and there might not have been the answers that you were pampering to.
Well, not only that, we wanted to edit it afterwards so that I didn't come across as being weak and not asking the legitimate questions. And if I had a studio audience there, they would have held me accountable, and I didn't want that.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Wow.
One should be held accountable for one's actions.
I agree 100%.
And Beltran is not being held accountable.
No, to the contrary, he's being rewarded for it.
That's correct.
Yes. Well, but I'm a company man, so I do what they tell me to do,
All right. I think that you're having a good time, and I don't think you're taking this very seriously.
No, I am. I want to keep my job, so I do what I'm told.
Okay. Well, thanks for
Now,
taking
can I
the
ask
call.
you a quick question before you go?
Sure.
Do you listen to the guys that replaced Francesca, Carton and Roberts, or no?
No.
You don't? You don't like their brand of radio?
Not really.
Oh, do you know the two guys individually? Do you like one more than the other, or no?
Not really. I just heard them a few times, and I'm not really. I love Michael K.'s show with the three guys. I have to tell you, it's great. Everybody has the knowledge, the stats. You know what you're talking about. You're old school, and I appreciate that.
Well, except for the Beltran thing, because we let him get off the hook.
Bet.
Right.
You bet.
Yeah.
And also the A-Rod thing, which I could never figure out with Francesco. You're sitting there and you look the guy in the face, and
Right.
the guy lies.
Well,
into
here's
your
the deal,
face.
and as you might know just from life experience, there's a lot of people like me on the radio that can talk a big game, but then when you're sitting next to the person you normally talk about, you don't have the same guts to say the things you'd say to their face. You know how that goes.
Yep.
Right?
I do.
So
I do.
here's what I think you should do, just to make sure you really like our show so much, is you should listen to the other show, Carton and Roberts on the Fan, for like 5 days straight, and that's it. And then call me back and let me know if you like their show.
All right, that's a deal.
Okay?
Yeah,
All right, so
you got it.
I'll put you on hold. I'll get your phone number if that's okay. And then I'll call you in a week. And after 5 days of listening to Carton and Roberts, you just tell us, either you like them more than us or not.
Nah, I don't have to. I can't do that. I got too many things to do, and I can't sit and listen to it constantly.
Wow. Well, what are you
But
so busy doing all day?
Oh, I got a lot of things to do all day.
Yeah.
A lot of things to do.
Are you watching the Yankee game tonight?
Well, what do you think?
Well, I'll tell you what. If you watch the game tonight, at the top of the third inning, I'm going to say, unbelievable. And that's my way of saying hi to you.
All right, that's cool. That's very cool.
Does
Stay
that
well.
work? Well, you be well.
stay well.
Best to you. Best of health. And again, thank you for listening. And again, I think you should give Carton and Roberts a shot, okay?
Yeah, the thing is there any reconsideration of saying, Mr. Beltran, we no longer want you, or do you have to have many people call and say, listen, what's this guy doing in the booth?
Well, I'm not going to be the guy to do that because I want to keep my job.
I know, and David Cohen is brilliant. We know that.
Not as smart as you think, actually. Like I travel with him on the road a lot. Really good guy, but not all that. Not all that bright.
Well, he's almost at a par like you, almost up to your standard.
Almost. He's not as good as me, though, right?
No, absolutely not.
And again, I apologize for my voice. I'm just getting over being ill.
Well,
the weird
feel
thing
better.
about David Cohn, for a young man, he wears a lot of sweater vests, which I find a little weird.
Well, he's a good-looking guy.
He's very handsome.
Doing.
Very handsome man. Like if I, liked men, I would certainly consider him.
Absolutely. But as far as the knowledge, you got to admit this guy.
The guy knows his stuff, right?
Yeah.
You know who?
almost
I'll
as
say
crazy.
this though, Lynn. You know who knows more than David Cohn?
Who?
Evan Roberts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, really. He won a contest about baseball knowledge when he was in 6th grade.
Really?
Yep, sure did.
Well, that's very interesting. I'll remember that.
What's our agreement now? You're going to listen to Carton and Roberts whenever you can for the next week, correct?
Yeah. Well, I'll do the best I can.
Okay, well, as
Really
much
not
as
on
you
my
can.
agenda.
And
And I'll do the best I can. Okay.
you have a
Stay
blessed
well.
day now, okay?
You too.
Hold on
and
one second.
stay
I'm going to
well.
grab your phone number. Hold on, okay?
No.
All right, hold on. There you go. Okay. Oh, my God. Well, she's a big fan. There you go.
You did an amazing job of maintaining because early on, when she's like, I
don't know if that's really you.
And then you're righting the ship. Did a great job of righting that ship.
I don't know. That may not be you. There you go. Oh, she sounded like such a nice woman, though, right?
She sounds very sweet. Yes.
Yeah, very, very sweet. But it bothered her that Beltran was, kind of let off the hook. And
It bothered
A-Rod.
me, too. I said the same thing.
Yeah, you sure did.
The Beltran thing, there's just an important question he didn't answer because he was when asked, and that's, you were the ringleader, dude. Stop acting as if someone would have just told you to stop, you would have listened. It's just such BS.
Right. Ridiculous.